the first sentence of my essay uh, addresses the situation that he says the church is in the state of emergency. and and so you really captured it there, Candon, by saying what his focus is, even in this radio address, is the church. Now, we all pretty much understand Machen's concern and rebuttal of modernism. But what he was really concerned about in this context was not only the publicity for the seminary, but more importantly, the church and those who were educating the people in the church. So this is I'm reminded of the fact, as I went over the material again myself, how he wanted to make sure that this was sent out, these addresses were sent out for the prospect of Sunday school teachers.
Yeah. Hmm.
Here's a theological digest for Sunday school teachers to on terms of the content of Christianity. For the knowledge of God, at first section was the idea of the scriptures and the knowledge of God. So they are really readable. That's what struck me when I went through them. They're very simple. I wish I could write this good and
Oh,
simple
tell me
and
about it.
precise concerning the truths of the Christian faith and break them down. So he was concerned about, I like to put it this way, he was concerned about an educated laity at that point in the church concerning two basic principles: the knowledge of God, okay, and the knowledge of the gospel and its truth. So, and in that sense, it is a kind of defense of Christian orthodoxy and the principles of Christian orthodoxy. He's going to go develop that because he's not going to hide, as this is going out to the broad world of Christendom, is that he's not going to hide that it is reformed. It
Right.
is reformed. That is the best version of Christian orthodoxy in his judgment. And he's not saying that other people aren't Christians and all that from other traditions, but he's wanting to make sure that they're educated in the knowledge of God and the scriptures. And it's also interesting because the title of the idea here of the concept of the unseen, what he's seeing in the church is not only the lack of the knowledge of God, but a lack of understanding of the importance of the kingdom of God or the kingdom of heaven in the life of the church, and a true understanding of that. And connected with that, I think it is very important to understand that the backbone of understanding the kingdom of heaven is the spiritual understanding of supernatural revelation in the scriptures. In the scriptures, you will never understand the knowledge of God. You'll never understand the true view of the kingdom of heaven in which the Christian must savor unless you understand the scriptures. And that becomes the backbone of his whole theological method, as I see it, as I read through this.